Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Latoya. In this video, we'll be creating this look using the Juvia's Place Culture 2 palette. If you want to see how I created this look, just keep watching. First, we're starting off with shaping the eye look. I am actually taking the eyeshadow color Motherland, which is like a true green matte eyeshadow, and I'm using my Luxie. I start off using my Luxie 246 Precision Crease. I feel like the tip was a little bit too wide, so I end up switching to my Luxie 215 small angle brush. And pretty much what I'm doing is just taking that and kind of outlining the shape that I want my eyeshadow to be. It is kind of like a mixture between a cut crease and a wing, like a thick wing liner. So right here, you notice that I'm kind of like bringing up the wing a little bit more to kind of make it into a cut crease, and then I'm going to smooth it out at the top to make it look more like a wing liner. But what makes this a little bit different is the simple fact, instead of making a sharp tip at the end, I'm just going to round it out a bit to kind of make it more oval or circular on that end. Now that I have the shape to my liking, I'm going to go back with the precision crease brush that I was using earlier. I'm taking Motherland and I'm pretty much just filling in the outer corner of that wing. Now, if you notice, I'm really focusing that shadow on the outer corner. I'm not really trying to bring it all the way into the center of my eyelid. I am thickening up that wing liner and just making sure that green is very concentrated in that area, because I am going to go back with a shimmer or a full eyeshadow. So right now I'm just taking a fluffy, well, this is a small taper blending brush. This is the Luxie 231, and I'm just pretty much blending out the shadows to make sure that that green Motherland is very much so blended, so that when I go on top of it with my next shadow, everything looks perfect. Now I'm taking my Luxie 245, which is a small shader brush. I'm using one side of the brush to apply Batik. It's B-A-T-I-K. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. But I'm taking one side of that brush and applying that green. It's pretty much very similar to Motherland, but it is a full shadow. And I'm just pretty much just placing that on top of where I placed Motherland. Packing it on. Oh my goodness, you see that foil shadow? You see that shimmer is so pretty. So right now I'm just taking a little bit of setting spray. This is the setting spray from Juvia's Place, and I am taking the shade Shuku and applying that in that empty area, that space where I didn't apply Motherland, and I'm just pretty much blending it in. Once it hits that green shimmer, I am blending those two shades together. So I'm just pretty much flipping that shadow brush back and forth from the purple side to the green side, just to make sure that everything is blended. Oh my goodness, I really wasn't 100% sure when I was looking at the color combination, but the way that it turned out is so freaking gorgeous. Okay, so now I'm creating a wing liner. So for the brush, I'm using my Makeup Geek bent liner brush to make this wing. However, I am doing the same tricks that I always do, especially if you watched any of my other videos. You know I love to do this, but I like to take my Inglot elixir and I mixed a little bit of the Fufu together, which is like a dark hunter green. I mixed those two together to make a wing liner. So I'm pretty much taking my elixir and mixing together eyeshadow in the elixir, and it makes a waterproof wing liner. So that's a little trick that you can do for my makeup lovers, just in case, you know, you may not have like a liquid liner for every look you want. Or honestly, I don't even keep a lot of different liquid liners. I just have black and that's it. And honestly, any other shade that I need, I just mix my Inglot elixir with the eyeshadow and I create my own liner. So that's a little pro tip for you guys to kind of keep in your back pocket for the future. Right now, I am taking a pencil brush. This is a Morphe G27, and I'm taking that purple shimmer shadow. I'm taking that purple shimmer shadow in Shuku, and I'm just pretty much applying it on my lower lash line or lower lid. Now at this point, I'm going back with my angle precision brush, the Luxie 215, and I'm taking a little bit of Motherland and just applying it on the outer corner just to give it a little extra depth on that lower lash line, so it has a little bit more depth and color. Now we're just sweeping away all of the setting powder that I applied just to catch any fallout from my face, since I did do my makeup before I did my eye. And look at that, boom, pretty. So now we're about to do the other eye, and here we go. This is the final look. Alright, my doll faces, so this is the ending look. What do you guys think? I am loving it. It's kind of giving me like futuristic in a way, something that's like very on trend, especially for the fall of 2024. Whenever I get like a big palette like this, I like to give you guys varieties. I like to give you guys like different ideas and different looks to create with the palette. You see it looks really used, really loved. So I did create 6 more looks using this palette. So if you go ahead and subscribe, click the notification bell so that you know whenever I post a video, but it will be coming up soon. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Thank you all for watching, and remember, you're made for more. See you next time. Bye.